shut this off and it's on.
Oh, hi guys, welcome to Grandma Thelma Tuesday. We're finally doing it on a Tuesday with Grandma Thelma. The topic is Passover, and Grandma Thelma, hit us with your poem.
My poem is The Holiday of Passover is in sight. Why is it different than any other night? What should we do to celebrate? Is it really more important than other days? It is important because it's part of our history to tell. It's told, a story we remember even when we're old. The laws, the journey, and all that we went through makes us proud to be a Jew. The foods we eat and wines and taste so good to us, and the 4 glasses of wine we drink without fuss. On all other nights, we take our freedom as our right, but we have to appreciate it more tonight. Tonight we eat matzahs and no bread, and our vegetables become bitter herbs instead. The plagues we suffered hurt us so. We decided that everybody had to go. We're scattered all over the world today, and next year in Israel is what we say. We worked hard to make it happen, but why do we still like to roam? Now let us eat, drink, and enjoy our meal, and think about how we feel, how lucky we are with our families near, and let us always find them very dear. A sweet Pesach is in sight. Let's all appreciate it. Tonight. Hag Sameach, Hag Sameach.
That's a cute poem, Grandma Thelma. I love it.
Well, you love everything I write, so thank you, Chama. You make me feel good.
Yeah, so how do you feel about Passover this year? What are your plans?
My plans are to go to my daughter's and sleep over there for the Seder night, and then go home Monday morning.
Do you keep kosher Passover the whole time or no? That's a private question. You could choose to answer or not disclose.
I will not have any breads in my house. The foods in my house are kosher. I don't go out to eat on Passover, and I observe what I can.
That sounds very religious. Better than me, Grandma Thelma.
Why, you're going to have bread on Passover? I don't have bread. I don't have cereals. I have a lot of matzahs. I have jam. I have cottage cheese.
Wow. If you can do it, anyone can do it.
Well, anyone can do it. Anyone that wants to do it can do it. If you don't want it, you don't. There's no such a thing as you can't do something. You know that.
I know everything's possible.
That's right. That's right.
If
Even the improbable is possible.
The improbable, the stuff that's never gonna happen.
Well, the improbable that you don't think will happen, but might happen.
Oh, like me getting married one day in like 50 years, right, Grandma Thelma?
Well, I hope you don't wait that long.
I know. Oh, Grandma Thelma, did you hear what happened today in New York?
Yes, and you know what? I lived on 47th Street, and that was on 36th Street. So I know that station very, very well. That was an express station and it went a little north. I don't know. You know what? I can't remember where all the stations stopped, but I think it did stop there. But I never got off that station.
Excuse
I
me.
used to pass it all the time.
I don't know. They said it's a mass murder. I don't know how many people passed away. 20?
I don't know. I know how many were hurt. I don't know how many died. I didn't hear about deaths yet. I'm very upset because I know that station. That's called Sunset Park Station. And near there's a park, Sunset Park, that had a pool that I used to go swimming in when I was younger.
You know, I think
charge 5 cents. It belonged, I don't know, it was a city pool, and you could go, a beautiful big pool. And if I didn't go to the beach, I would go to Sunset Park swimming.
But you know what, Grandma Thelma? Nowadays, New York is just too dangerous. They're pushing people, innocent people, in the train tracks. There's shootings. Like, you should be so grateful you don't live there anymore.
Look, there's nuts all over. There's murders around here, too.
I know, but nothing's so crazy.
Well, there's not as many people. There they get more people at once because the crowds are bigger. It's terrible.
But I think that's related to Passover. That just, you know, you have to leave the terrible place.
I don't know if that section is not that Jewish.
Really?
By the time it gets to there, that's Sunset Park, like 8th Avenue. That was like on 4th Avenue. 8th Avenue was like the dividing line. There were no Jews, or very few Jews that lived above.
But you know, Grandma Thelma, my question is, when did this happen? This morning when people were going to work? Because it spread so fast.
It was exactly the rush hour when loads of people go to work and the trains are very full. I remember even when I got on, sometimes I didn't get a seat and I had to hold on. God bless you.
Thank you.
It's terrible.
But there was no security. Did the person get arrested? What happened?
I don't know if they found the person yet. I didn't hear all the news. I'm going to watch now. I watch the 12 o'clock news.
Well, you know what, Grandma Thelma? You could just be blessed for today and thankful for another day. And just pray for those families. You know what I mean?
I'm over 90 years old. I pray every day that I'm glad I'm here.
But at least think that, like, you're not in New York right now. Or you're not in Ukraine. You're not anywhere dangerous.
Every place is dangerous because you don't know where these nuts come.
That's true.
You have to be thankful every day that you're all right.
I guess that gives you a new appreciation of life then, huh?
That's right.
Or
we'll have to appreciate life and be glad. That's why I said at the beginning, even though I didn't realize it, that the grant that we have freedom and that we have to appreciate everything and that nobody shot at us today.
Isn't that a new weird thing?
Nuts all over.
Yeah, isn't that new appreciation that you have to feel? Because they have school shootings, they have these shootings, those shootings. Now it's like you just have to be thankful you walk out of your house today and you're not getting killed by anybody.
That's right. You're glad you woke up and that you're able to do what you have to do. You can get your food, you can eat, you can sleep, you can walk your dog, you can take care of your cats, and you can do whatever you have to do.
So I guess that's just important, just to live life and appreciate what you have. That's the moral of the story. And that's why you're going to enjoy Passover with your family, because nothing could go wrong when you're with your family.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Is everyone going to get COVID tested, or you just assume that no one has COVID?
I think it may only be the 3 of us there.
Oh, no one's coming from out of town? Have they been doing quick COVID tests when they come to visit you?
I don't know. Joanne's not going to take me to, she doesn't want to go because after this she's going to Israel and she doesn't want to test positive for COVID because then when you get to Israel they test you and if you test positive they quarantine you.
Right, so she's not going to work right now.
I don't know. She's going to work, but she's not going to the shul right now.
Ooh, fighting words, fighting words.
When this is over, I want to talk to you, Thelma.
Okay, Grandma Thelma. So let's see, we have 5 more minutes. Any kind last words of wisdom you want to share with our followers? We have 42.
I tell you that, Passover, we have to our freedom, and then also this with the guns. We have to be very thankful about that, and we have to love our family, and every day say that you love them, because the way things are going, you don't know what's going to happen the next
You don't know if you'll have it tomorrow.
That's right, and it's very, very scary.
Do you tell your family every day you love them? You call Joanne in the morning and tell her you love her?
I don't always, but I should. I'm not perfect, and I don't do everything I should do. But you're right, that's what I should do.
Because you don't know for her, not just for you, or like your daughters, Bobby, or whatever.
Well, they're all over the place. And you heard how many shootings, I mean, maybe they weren't as big as in New York, but there were so many shootings all over last week.
I know. Like, I don't know if you should be terrified to just walk out of your house or not anymore.
And look, when you drive, no matter what anybody does, you keep your mouth shut because you don't want them to get...
guns on you. That's what my mom says. Because you never know nowadays who's crazy and who's happy and what vice...
You just look at them wrong and they can decide that you did something to them, so...
It's good. You just have to live life, be careful. We did 12 minutes. I think that's good, Grandma Thelma. I want to hear your gossip. I have an appointment at 1:30. So, love you guys.
Okay,
see you
bye.
next week on Grandma Thelma Tuesday. God bless. Stay healthy.
God bless and happy Passover.
Have a happy Passover.